So, ladies and gentlemen, listen, my name is 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹 coming to you out of Houston, Texas. And just really want to get into a quick overview of this incredible project that I've been having just a blast and the fortune of being a part of now for the last 9 months. Folks, this has been incredible in terms of anybody that's seeking, not just individuals, but organizations, churches, nonprofits, different hospitals and schools that are also partnered up with us in terms of people being able to raise and receive ongoing scalable residual cash flow. And ladies and gentlemen, we're simply doing that by, we're heading up the global expansion of a digital wallet on the blockchain that behaves like PayPal and Cash App. We're currently looking for strategic partnerships to divert the billions of dollars that already exist in the digital wallet space into our ecosystem. The result of partnering with us means unavoidable and scalable residual cash flow for anyone and everyone from this day forward. Folks, there is zero resistance to the results. That's another way of me saying there is no skill set required. Because as we all know, when there is zero skill set needed, who then is not able to have success, okay? Start receiving the cash flow you desire or need, whatever that number is, whatever that target or goal is. You can start snowballing to that today, okay? Having all of us get there, not just those at the top or just a handful. So let's get right into the presentation here. Got to make a quick disclaimer that the information shared in this presentation is not to be considered as financial advice. It's for educational purposes only. As members, ladies and gentlemen, we are not financial advisors, and we're just merely sharing our personal experience with this incredible project. The name of our community, folks, is called Smarter Than Money, okay? We believe you become smarter than money when you got money powerfully working for you, as opposed to us just only going out there working and maybe trading time for money or trading effort for money, but not specifically making money, ladies and gentlemen, because we all know how to make money. But what we're talking about specifically is generating ongoing scalable cash flow. See, it's cash flow, ladies and gentlemen, that's really the big issue out there. 98% of the population are cash flow poor. What is cash flow? That's that money that is coming in and out of your life or in and out of your organization, in and out of your village or your community or your business or your company that is independent of you having to work for it or independent of you having to put effort towards it. That money is scaling and increasing, covering your monthly bills, your monthly expenses, your monthly overhead and annual expenses and annual overhead in whichever avenue or whichever category of business that you may be involved with. Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, he wrote the book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, won a New York Times bestseller. In that actual book, it states by Robert that the true definition of freedom and wealth is when your ongoing residual scalable cash flow exceeds your monthly and annual expenses or bills or overhead, okay? You didn't hear it from me, go read the book. It's a real good read. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be doing that by creating our own cooperative bank on the blockchain. Now, I'm not gonna go deep in the weeds with blockchain, but just do understand this about blockchain, okay? When anything is operating on the blockchain, folks, it can't be tampered with, it can't be manipulated, it can't be changed, okay? It is going to function the same way every time, all the time, without fail, okay? But there again, you don't need to know anything about blockchain. Just understand there is security, okay, in blockchain with no risk. Now, we do have one caveat with our business. And I know you're probably saying, yep, I knew it. There's a catch. Yes, the catch is just this, folks. This is all going to be done without anybody worrying about any rug pull or any gambling of money. See, we're not trading here. This is no Ponzi where we're waiting on a rotation of spots to be hit before we receive money. No, ladies and gentlemen, as you heard the previous introduction, just like PayPal, just like Cash App, or just like companies like Costco, or like a Costco membership, or even like a Sam's Club membership. Is Sam's Club receiving on every membership, or are they just receiving on just a few at the top or a few handful that got involved? No, ladies and gentlemen, they're receiving from every membership in their ecosystem. And that's what we're going to be talking about, you being positioned today, what we're going to be sharing with you, okay? Guys, I want to talk about opening in digital wallets, okay? Money is the lifeblood of the entire world, folks, because we are in a digital world. We're going from a cashless society to a digital world, folks. And the digital wallets are the organs that control the sending and receiving of this money. Money cannot and will not, ladies and gentlemen, okay, be able to move without a digital wallet. And we're going to be talking about us receiving, getting paid scalable residual income for your economic value that you're already delivering to many of these household name companies that are just gaining momentum and generating billions after billions just right in front of our faces, okay? When we talk about our economic value generating billions, folks, if I was to take a poll and ask many of you, how many of us are already using Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, even our own bank accounts, Wells Fargo, Chase, Bank of America, Citibank, they're in the digital wallet game as well. You ever heard of a company called Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express? They're in the digital wallet game as well. Ever heard of a company called Crypto.com? Or how better yet, a company called Coinbase. See, Coinbase right now, folks, they generate over $330 billion every 4 months. No, not every year. No, not every 5 years. No, not every 10 years. Every quarter of the year. Folks, you add that up, there's 4 quarters in a year. That's over $1 trillion. That's one company. But who's generating those billions of dollars for them? Trust me, it is not aliens, and it ain't robots, and it's sure not computers. It's you looking at me and me looking at you. It's us, ladies and gentlemen. It's our businesses. It's our corporations. It's our communities. Okay? It's our businesses that we're going into their ecosystem, doing business with them, enjoying the benefit, of course. With Venmo, the benefit is what? We're able to send and receive money from one Venmo user to another. With PayPal, we're able to do transactions through business, okay? And also send money from one PayPal account to another, okay? With Cash App, we get the business services of being able to send money from one Cash App member to another. We can even purchase crypto on Cash App. But folks, the benefit of this wallet, because like them, we're generating all the cash flow for them, but they're not sharing it with us. What we're going to be talking to you about, folks, in this ecosystem, our benefit is you and everyone receiving ongoing, scalable, residual cash flow that comes from a royalty payment from every account that opens up after hours. So think about that, folks. If you're receiving from every account following yours, how ingenious would it be, or smart would it be, to have a plan of action that secures, since we are all receiving from every account following, why not have an action plan that secures accounts never stop opening? That just makes sense, right? Which then consequently would mean what? Money never stops scaling and coming to all of us, ladies and gentlemen. Let's dive deeper into this. Folks, I want to introduce us to the world's first smart wallet, also known as the Co-op wallet. Let me move my video out of the way so you can see. Folks, Folks, this is the world's first smart wallet, okay, called the Co-op wallet. We're redefining how people receive income in the 21st century. Folks, everything is going smart, from smart cars to smartphones to smart watches to smart glasses even. What is it doing? This artificial intelligence world is making everything more efficient, more faster, okay, and happening independent of labor, independent, okay, of us having to do it, okay? So understand the smart wallet, it's not just a wallet, it's a peer-to-peer Ethereum blockchain wallet. It's a global bank in your pocket, an asset that has artificial intelligence programmed to purposely generate and facilitate, folks, unavoidable residual cash flow for its users upon cooperatively completing 2 simple steps one time, folks. There again, I need that one time to hit us like a ton of bricks, okay? So we're gonna be talking about simplicity, folks, whereas the artificial intelligence has the complexity part, but our only part is to do the simple part. And that simple part is 2 simple steps. So complete these 2 cooperative steps one time. Number 1, you cooperatively, guest, accept $28 from your friend or partner one time. Whoever invited you to see this presentation or whoever sent you this presentation, okay? By accepting, you receive a cooperative wallet that provides you scalable residual cash flow and future equity with which to sell or borrow against, folks. Here's number 2. Okay? Then you turn right around and strategically invest in 3 friends who will cooperatively accept $28 from you one time, who duplicate the same one time. See, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. The smart wallet and the blueprint that we have, it takes over. Your only involvement is this. Everyone's only involvement is this, and everyone's only doing it, at the risk of sounding redundant, one time. This secures that money never stops coming to any of us, and the artificial intelligence would just take over from there. So all wallets after you pay you, folks. Now we have 2 infrastructures. We have a standard version, which I'm gonna get into later, and we have a 10x version, okay? But folks, this is the world's first infinite cash flow line. Our strategic plan of action secures accounts never stop opening, as I mentioned. You will strategically choose 3 partners or friends who will simply accept $28 from you within 7 days or less, one time. We do a transparency demo for them so they too see and witness the transparency, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to quickly bounce out of this real quick, because I want to go back to, bring my video up here. I want to go back to where we were showing the transparency. I'm going to log in as Mr. Paul David. Okay. I'm going to log into Paul David here. And I want you to see, guys, we've already jumped ahead, and you guys can see Mr. Paul David already has 1125 and 112.50 for today. But overall, he has 412 and he has 4125, okay? Again, this has all happened because I was doing a demo for Mr. Paul David on yesterday. I opened up 3 accounts, and today we just opened up 1 more account, okay? As you can see, the gentleman's name is 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗵. Are y'all seeing that? So I'm gonna take this, hit copy there, and we're gonna go back to Mr. Paul David's account. Now I'm going to leave Mr. Paul David's account open. Now I'm going to refresh his account because I want you to see his money is not going to change. And I'm going to leave his account open, guys, because I want us to see this live. I do not want to close out and reopen. I want us to see it all happen instantly, as it always happens, instantly and instantly, continuously. Now I'm going to go to another window, okay, which is going to have Mr. Luigi's account. Okay, you see Luigi Brunin? Now I'm sure it's probably timed me out by now because once it's idle for a few minutes, it timed us out. So I'm gonna go back to the login screen, okay? I'm gonna log in as Mr. Luigi, okay? Okay, log in here. Do this verification of stairs. I guess that's stairs. I don't see any stairs, but okay, let's just do that. Let's see if that's right. Okay, boom, that was correct. All right, now, you see Mr. Luigi. Now, guys, I want us to remember this 2625 and this 262.50, okay? Want us to remember those numbers there. Now, folks, this is real money in Luigi's account. This is not volume, this is not points. We're not network marketing, we're not MLM, we're no trading program, we're not any Susu or any Ponzi or gifting. No, folks, we're not any of that, got it? But I want you to see why Mr. Luigi already has money, because we opened up 3 accounts, okay? Everyone just has 3 to open up right after theirs. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take Mr. Paul Rice, or actually I'm gonna take Peter M, okay? I'm gonna do a right click on Peter M. I'm gonna log out as Luigi. Now remember, we still got Paul David's account over here, okay? And remember, we're leaving out of Luigi's account at 2625 and 262.50. Y'all saw that, right? Okay. So let's go to the login screen. We're gonna log in as Peter M. And Peter M, he's gonna be at 0. That's how everybody starts. And we're gonna do just the exact same thing that we've done in Paul's account, that we've done in Luigi's account. Now we're about to do the same thing in Peter's account, that Peter's only required to do 1 time. So let's log into Peter here. All right, we got to do these stairs here. Okay, all right. That should be enough, I hope. Great, glad. All right. So just accept these terms and confirm these terms and conditions here. Proceed. Now you guys see we're in Peter's account here. Peter, you see his name's at the top, okay? This whole system gets created independent of his involvement. So when we put Peter's first name, last name, email address, and a phone number in there, okay? The only part we're not doing with the demo account is where we do the one-time out of pocket that activates the account and facilitates the cash flow. Got it? So you see Peter's at all zeros. Just like we saw with Luigi's account before we jumped ahead, and just like Paul's account was before we jumped ahead and added accounts to his. I want you to see in these 3 accounts, within a 24-hour time span, are gonna all have close to over $300 in each and every account. Mr. Paul's account is already at $400. Okay. Guys, we control the input and output. And when we control it, we dictate however fast and whatever speed this moves at. Got it? So I'm just gonna come down here and just put 3 random names. Now, guys, I want us to see, we're not relying upon any rotation. We're not having to wait for a certain amount of accounts to open before we receive anything. No, watch this. I'm gonna do 1 account. Let's do Candace Jackson, okay? Candace Jackson at coopcf.com. Okay, now, come down here and do 47327. Okay, just to say I'm not a robot there. And so that is just as that account from Candace Jackson, she did a one-time out of pocket. When that transaction completes, 1.5 seconds later, do you see how fast money went into Peter M's account, folks? See, I love how this thing is fixed and programmed, that the money is coming instantly, but not just coming to Peter instantly. Folks, 9 of the people just received an increase in their residual cash flow, just as Candace Jackson opened up an account after Peter M. So what that would mean then, if 9 other people just received money as well, when I come over here to Mr. Paul David's account and do a refresh, he should have more money, correct? Let me hit refresh on Paul David. Folks, does he have more money in his account? He has $12.50 for the day, $125 for the day down here. He has a total of $425, $42.50. This was independent of his involvement. But not only did Paul receive more money and increase, also Luigi did as well. But we want to add 2 more accounts. I just want to do that one account so you guys can see an increase in evidence is coming on every account. All of them. Every last one of them. So literally evidence is going to be coming in throughout the month, throughout the weeks, throughout the days, and for a lot of us throughout the hours. Guys, my organization has already accumulated over into 6 continents now. Roughly about 13 or 14 countries. Folks, I can't stop the money from coming in even if I wanted to. Of course I don't. But that's just the thing. When you have money coming in independent of your involvement, you cannot control it. Guys, this doesn't get old with me talking about it. And many of us are working with me. Guys, I'm committed. I'm not looking at every shiny object going around. I don't need it. I can get it all I need right here. No rug pull, no gambling. Do something one time and continue to receive for the rest of my life. Let's keep it going. Peter, let's add 2 more folks here. Let's do Dexter Ward. Dexter Ward, okay. And let me do a business. Let's do Craig's golf shop. Craig's Golf, okay. CoopCF.com. So this is just as these 2 accounts opened up after Peter M, right? Put that code in, I'm not a robot. Folks, please understand, if what I'm showing you was not literally taking place or did not take place as I am showing it, it would be considered false advertisement. It'd be considered that Douglas Ford is a big-faced liar. It would suggest that I'm looking to bamboozle you or hoodwink you. Folks, I've been involved with this for 9 months. This takes place just as you are seeing it with a live account, though the money then is real money. The stats here are literally what you're going to see in your dashboard when it's live. You can even take this demo account for a test drive yourself and add as many accounts as you care to. And as you see, how long did it take for that money to get in Peter M's account? Can somebody say instantly? Instantly and simultaneously, as I said, not only did Paul have an increase in his residual cash flow. 9 other people also just had an increase in their residual cash flow, independent of their involvement. Let's go over to Peter. Well, let's go back to Luigi first. Now you see, when we left out of Luigi's account, what did he have? He had 26.25 and 262.50. We're going to log back into Luigi's account. Let's see if he received an increase in his residual cash flow. Let me verify all this verification here. Okay, no more. Okay, perfect. Folks, does Luigi have more money in his account? Yes, he does. Let's go to his team. Did he have to open up any more accounts? No, everyone just does 3. There it is. Remember Matthew, Paul, and Peter, and only Peter in this example has opened up accounts. Folks, he's going to receive more money when Paul does it. He's going to receive more money when Matthew does it. But just not Luigi received, Paul, David is going to continue to receive an increase in residual cash flow independent of his involvement. Let's go over to Paul's account. Now y'all see why I wanted to keep it live, right? Let me hit refresh. Guys, independent of your involvement, you can be out doing what you want to do, however long you want to do it for. The plan of action, the blueprint, is having everyone have 3 come after them just one time, and the smart wallet artificial intelligence takes over from there. We're only involving those that will cooperatively do the same, folks. If they're not going to cooperate, you already know maybe ahead of time that they're not going to cooperate. Why bring them in? Just so you can gain the money? No, we're talking about cash flow. So this is not for those we're having to twist their arm and convince for this to make sense. Folks, if what you're seeing doesn't make any sense to you, if receiving unavoidable residual cash flow independent of your involvement makes 0 sense to you, just doing something one time, then don't let myself or the person that invited you or whoever sent you this video twist your arm to do and get involved with this. But on the flip side of that, if this just makes flat out just a no-brainer sense, okay, then don't allow anyone to talk you out of getting yourself involved. We have everything in place. We have the media, the marketing, all in place. Okay, we have a done-for-you marketing system and training hub that we send people to even watch a pre-recorded presentation. We even go set up a Zoom for those of us that want to build fast momentum. We do Zoom meetings, okay, where we bring people to a Zoom, invite them to the Zoom. Either myself will share the presentation, or whomever's your inviter, they can just simply share their screen through a Zoom and press play on the pre-recorded video that we have. I have a YouTube page to where I'm doing demonstrations and live presentations just like this. You can pass it on to a friend. Okay. So, but I wanted you guys to see the transparency that this is going to happen every time, all the time, without fail. Okay. Now let's get back into the presentation. Now remember, all smart wallets after you pays you, folks. So we're giving you right now, everyone doing this within 7 days or less. You strategically choose 3 partners who will simply accept $28 from you one time. That is the 10X. Let's watch this, folks. So what happens is, when you do it in 7 days or less, okay, have your 3 come right behind you and do the exact same in the 10X. That's bringing you to $288 and ongoing residual cash flow. Not only did you receive, but 9 other people that you don't even know. Well, one person you know, your inviter, okay? But 8 other people that you don't even know just also received an increase in their ongoing residual cash flow as well. That's 7 days in. We have a lot of people that are not waiting a whole 7 days. We have some people that are doing this every hour on hour, or every 24 hours, or every 3 to 4 or 5 days. Okay. If you're someone that says, or asks the question, what if we don't do it in 7 days? Hey, just do it as quickly as you are able to do it, okay? We're only having this type of time frame because we understand that money loves speed, and we don't want anyone to have to come out of pocket for any more money, because there is a subscription that's attached to it. That's why it's residual. But you're also receiving on everybody else's membership as well. And your first 3, ladies and gentlemen, it covers your monthly subscription. And you're in the profit immediately after your first 3. Come on. And remember, all other accounts are going to be opening up independent of your involvement. So now, what are your 3 are going to do? Well, they're going to do the exact same thing. They're going to cooperatively do the exact same thing. How many times are they doing it? 1 time. They too receive from every account after theirs residually. All receive immediately from their 3. So when their 3 got involved, they received that same 288. We gave them 7 days or less, okay? But guess what? Not only did they have an increase in their residual income, 9 other people, with you being one of them, just had an increase in their residual income. 2 weeks in the 10X version, you're at over $412 in ongoing residual cash flow, money that you can count on coming in next month, the month after that, the month after that, and the month after that, folks. Folks, this is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. And we're talking about with scale. And if it didn't hit you like a ton of bricks, please allow it to. No one's being asked to do this again 3 times or 4 times. No one's being asked to come out of pocket anymore other than the 1 time. And no one's asked to do this again in a month, in a year, in 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 15, 20, 30 years, folks. 1 time for you to receive all the time. Okay? What's going to happen now? Okay? Your 3s team, they're going to do it. They're going to do it in 7 days or less. Each of them are receiving $288 in ongoing residual cash flow. Okay? This is 3 weeks in since you've been involved. Guess what? As a consequence of that, it increases your 3's ongoing residual cash flow to $412, just like you are. But you also have an increase in your ongoing residual cash flow. You're at $960, folks. That's 3 weeks in. Let's pause there. Could $960 take care of some bills for people in their households? Maybe take care of a car note, take care of the insurance, start to take care of maybe some back debt or back child support debt, okay? Maybe take care of some school loan debt. But guess what, folks? That's going to continue to increase. Because remember, everyone's only bringing in 3 that are going to do the same. But the benefit is everybody's ongoing cash flow is increasing. Not just the person that got in first, not just the people that got in at the top, because there's no top here. This is a 1-line, infinite cash flow line, folks. There is no hierarchy here. So when their team does it, they're doing it just 1 time, which is going to send an increase to 9 other people's residual ongoing cash flow. So your 3's team, they're at $412. Your 3 have gone up to $960. You have gone up to $2,742 in residual cash flow. Folks, you've only been involved in less than a month. Let's go 5 weeks. 35 days in. Their 3's team, 288, just what you saw everybody else receive. It brings this team to $412. It brings these individuals or businesses to $960 in residual cash flow. It brings your 3 to $2,742 in residual cash flow. See, it's getting us all there. You now are at $5,921 in 5 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. That's 1 month and a week. $5,921 in residual ongoing cash flow that you'll be able to count on coming in the next month, the month after that, and the month after that, and the month after that. And obviously in the next week, it brings your 3 to $5,921. And the week after that, it brings your 3's, their team, each of them, to $5,921 in residual ongoing cash flow. Yes, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, there is more money on the table, but we want a 5-week manageable plan where most people can wrap their minds around being around the next 5 weeks. We're talking about you and 3 friends or 3 others, corporations, businesses, churches, hospitals, etc. In the next 5 weeks, all of you guys being able to generate this type of cash flow and then some. How do we own a co-op bank, a co-op branch office today? Here we go, guys. How to get started, okay? It's very simple. We have 2 options. Option 1 is what we call the 10X. It's $379 one time plus exchange fees. Just to be 100% transparent, it's roughly going to be about $410 to $415 one time out of pocket. And it depends on what cryptocurrency, because we use cryptocurrency, okay, just to make the payment. We're not relying on any fluctuation. We're not relying on any gambling or any speculating, because when the money is in our system, it's in stable coin. Now, we do have methods where you can use a debit card or a bank card. So if you don't have access to a crypto exchange to buy crypto, hey, we're going to work on you getting that done, because we definitely want everybody to start acclimating themselves to a crypto exchange, okay? But if you don't have crypto right now, you can use a bank card, debit card, got it? With the $379, that's going to give you 3 of the 28 tokens to sponsor 3 friends. You're going to get 1 of the 280 token that's going to activate you to receive 10X, okay? Because you guys saw the 10X amount and you guys saw the standard. Everybody receives in the standard. But with the 10X, you can start there from the beginning and start 10Xing your amounts, okay? You're going to receive residuals on all smart wallets after yours. You receive digital ownership rights minted NFT to the blockchain, okay? Blockchain, cryptocurrency, business education, and we have training and support also, ladies and gentlemen. Now, then there's a standard version, okay? That's option 2. That there is $99 plus exchange fees, roughly. Just keep it transparent. So you're gonna be doing about $115 to about $130. And again, depending on what cryptocurrency that you choose from, yes, able to use a bank card, debit card to make the transaction as well, okay? That's gonna get you 328 tokens to sponsor 3 friends. You're gonna receive residuals on all standard smart wallets after you, digital ownership rights minted NFT, blockchain, cryptocurrency, business education, and training support, okay? Now, we're gonna get into the standard version. where it's your 5-week execution plan in the standard. Financial success is a predictable process, ladies and gentlemen. So whether receiving the 260, okay, or the 288 that you received in the 10X, here you're receiving 26, okay? Your 3 friends come right behind, do the exact same thing. You're receiving 26 in the standard, 7 days or less. Then what? Your 3 are gonna do the exact same thing. One time out of pocket, $99, or if they're doing the 10X, okay, you're still receiving from them in the standard. Got it? Next week, so as a consequence, as they were receiving 26, 9 other people prior just had an increase in their residual cash flow. It brought you to 38 and also brought your inviters' money up. Okay, next week, okay, your 3s team do the exact same thing, 7 days or less. Okay, they receive 26, each of them. As a consequence, it brings your 3 up to 38. As a consequence, it brings your residual cash flow up to 87 in residual ongoing cash flow, folks. And 4 weeks in, brings that team there to their first 26. As a consequence, it brings your 3's team to 38, brings your 3 to 87, and it brings you to $249 in unavoidable cash flow independent of your involvement. And in week 5, 26, okay, to that team, okay, 38 to these guys, okay, 87 to this group, okay, 249 to this team, your 3, and $538, okay, to you in residual ongoing cash flow, folks. When a member's wallet accumulates $280, they will automatically then be upgraded to the 10X, still accumulating in the standard. So it doesn't take you out of the standard. Now you are still receiving from the standard, and now you're now being duplicating, okay, and accumulating, scaling cash flow in the 10X version, where it's 288 and then 412 and then 960, et cetera, and then 2,700 and then $5,900, okay? But you're receiving money from both infrastructures. All money is going right into your co-op wallet for you able to withdraw 7 days a week, 365 days a year. No holds on your money, folks, okay? And so we're talking about financial relief, financial independence, folks, and financial freedom is this way. We're just a success line. And so guests, you were sent this video or you were invited to watch this presentation because you have a friend or a partner that just wants to get rich with you, or at least wants you to get your mortgage covered or your monthly or annual bills covered, okay, and have a clear path in it being done so. Folks, we're not an operation where we're having people to do a whole lot to receive a lot. No, all of us are just cooperatively doing a little, a one-time execution with a one-time low barrier of entry. And you decide whether if you want to do it in 10X and start off where you're in both infrastructures, or if you want to start in the standard and have that money accumulate, then it upgrades you automatically in the 10X. But this is a 100% choice. There's no chance here, okay? And so what makes more sense, folks? We talk about investment of labor, building your business where you get money powerfully working for you, as opposed to exchange of labor, building someone else's business. Okay? See, folks, the smart wallet goes to work for us, where everybody else just goes to work. We call it linear income. Folks, we're not saying this is something where you're going to quit your job. Definitely don't do that. But just put in a little time this week to get your 3. Okay? And then next week, we're going to spend time with them getting their 3. And then the next week, we're going to spend time with them getting their 3. And then the next week, and 5 weeks down the line, okay, future down the line, starting off in the 10X, folks, one time out of pocket of $415 at best, you can have an ongoing residual cash flow in 5 weeks to a mathematical certainty of everybody taking a week. You're at $5,921 basically $6,000 in residual cash flow, independent of your involvement. Guys, if you ask me, that's just simply, okay? Yeah, that just simply, absolutely. Got it? So it's 100% a choice, folks. There's no chance here. Okay? The artificial intelligence handles the complexity. We handle the simplicity. It is your money. We developed CoopWallet, which is our online digital bank. You can send or receive money globally with other CoopWallet users. 100% of all royalties are distributed to members. Royalties are immediately paid directly to your CoopWallet. Securely store your royalties and withdraw them when you want. Quickly build and scale predictable, ongoing residual cash flow. You gain a sellable asset through your business ownership. No limits to anything. Your business is automated using artificial intelligence upon completing 2 simple steps, folks. All cooperative members receive instantly and also receive instantly, continuously, ladies and gentlemen, from this day forward. Game changer. Your inviter, folks, is ready now to give you a $28 account token. You're going to simply reconnect with them, reconnect with the partner that referred you. They will demonstrate how simple it is to open a free CoopWallet account. Just put in your name, email, and phone number. Then buy your referral tokens to give to 3 people one time. There are 2 types of people that are always consuming the information, 2 types of questions that are always asked for the most part. Is question A is, Doug, just 3 accounts, 2 steps? That's it? Yes, done, I'm in. Congratulations, okay? Go ahead and send the person that invited you, send them your email, they'll set up your account. You'll go ahead and get your 3 tokens that are gonna have you sponsor your 3 friends. And folks, we give it forward, okay? Because we dictate and we control, okay, the cash flow. And however fast, whatever speed we want to move this thing, okay? You don't have to wait 7 days. So don't feel you have to be handcuffed just because we say 7 days. Person B is just saying, Doug, can we refer more than 3? Absolutely. And you'll be even compelled to do so, okay? It'll allow you to make money quicker, get to your goals faster. Whatever your target, your number, your goal may be, ladies and gentlemen. And so with that, folks, it's been my pleasing pleasure. We definitely want to refer you to our resource hub. It's at smarterthanmoney.com. You can go to our FAQ page. We address many of the frequently asked questions there. Definitely want to get your questions answered. Get on a meeting with one of our leaders immediately, folks, so we can go ahead and get your account set up. We can get your 3 today. We don't have to wait 7 days. We control it, okay? Just like we control on demand on our TVs, okay? Being able to go to whatever channel we want to. We dictate this one here, folks. And you're only doing something one time. Okay? And so, guys, just let you know, tonight, we're having another overview. So if you want to see this same overview, okay, it's being done by one of my business partners. His name is Greg Baldwin. He's out in Toledo, Ohio. He'll be sharing the information. So if you got some guests, you got some partners that you want to put in front of this, you're hearing this right now and you're a guest and you're not even in yet. You can go ahead and invite guests to that meeting tonight. Put that link down, mark that link, take a picture of this with your smartphone, whatever. Because remember, we got smartphones now. You can not only answer the phone, but you can do what? You can take a picture. But that's the website link there, guys. It's smarterthanmoney.live. And that's going to be at 8 o'clock tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So just mark your calendar, set your alarms. Don't forget it. Set your alarm about 10 minutes prior. Get on there early because that call packs out, okay? And again, if you want to learn more about us, just go to smarterthanmoney.com, folks. And on behalf of everyone and whoever invited you to this video and the whole Smarter Than Money community, folks, as we like to conclude every time we get together, okay, we just want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every last one of you cash flowing and also over the top. Take care. God bless. Okay, look forward to working with you and talking with you real soon. See you at 8 o'clock tonight. You're going to be on that meeting. Take care.